Made it through the middle of the week, and we've made it through the most humid parts of the 10-day forecast. That was certainly yesterday, and we even started to feel that change as early as this afternoon. But starting tomorrow, temperatures dip in the morning, and they stay about the same each afternoon. The good news is we're not talking really heat index out there, but current dew points are generally in the mid to low 60s across a lot of the state of Texas, but that changes in a big way. Like I mentioned, you're going to feel that as early as tomorrow, but look at these numbers down into the 40s and 50s by the time we get to Friday and into this weekend. I don't think we're going to be that low where you see 42. That's overdoing it, I think, just a touch. But this very dry air is what is going to be our fall feels for the next 7 to 10 days or so. And that is in the morning and that is in the evening. Afternoons, well, we know we're going to get to about 90 degrees, but Friday morning is probably where we see the bottom of that dew point bucket. So that's the crispest morning, but Saturday probably the best combination of that dry, clear, and calm air that's actually going to have us a little bit cooler. So there's the balancing game there. Whenever you get dew points lower than the actual low forecast temperature, it's kind of how low can you go. And right now it looks like low 60s for Friday. Saturday here in town have got us at 61. I think a lot of us outside of town will very easily dip into the upper 50s. The biggest reason why that's the only thing we're really talking about in terms of any fall feel is this stubborn ridge of high pressure that looks to stay with us all the way through this coming weekend and potentially even through the next weekend as well. So if we were to project rainfall totals out, we may see this wobble just a little bit and allow for some rain across northwestern portions of the state. That would be largely Pacific moisture supported. It still looks very dry in our neck of the woods. It's not to say we can't get an isolated shower or two into early next week, but the vast majority of us look to stay dry for the next week for sure. And it looks more likely now for the next 2 weeks, too. Might as well get out and enjoy that weather, though, because it's the only one we got. 61 is what we wake up to for early kickoff plans there against Florida. So if you're one of the ones setting up the tailgate, will you need a light jacket? Maybe. Evening time, you've got one of those seats a little bit higher up. There's a little bit of a draft up there. Might not be a terrible idea to bring the extra layer along. But clearly, each afternoon, no extra layers needed for now.